Hello Libra, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? This is your love and life reading focused on the second half of December from December 16th all the way through the 31st. I cannot believe that this is going to be the last love and life reading that I'm going to be doing for 2019, and this year has absolutely flown by. I can't believe it. Anyway, Libra, it's general as always. It's not going to resonate with every single person tuning in, so please do take from it what resonates with you and release the rest. If you are interested in a private reading from me, all of that info is down below in the description box, and I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I will be using for the reading. All right, guys, so let's get started. So if you're familiar with my channel, you'll know that I typically pull some focus messages, typically from 2 card decks, but I was guided this time around for the last Love and Life reading for the year to use 3 different card decks. So that's what I'm going to do this time around for these readings, Libra. So I chose this first deck is by Fire Witch Tarot. It's called WTF is the Problem, and it really does get right to the point. It doesn't mince words. It just addresses part of the issues that may be going on in regard to a situation or relationship. And then we'll pull some cards from Moonology, this Moonology deck, and then I'm loving this new deck of mine, Messages of Love Oracle cards by All Things Intuitive. So let's go ahead and set these guys aside from now, and let me start with WTF is the problem. So Libra, let's start. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Libra energy. This could be for my cross watchers as well, anybody who's been guided to tune in and watch for this reading. Let's go ahead and see, focusing on what the issues that you might be dealing with at this time, Libra. So let's grab a message here. I'm guided to this one. You're blocking your goddamn blessings. I told you guys, this card deck does not mince any words. So Libra, don't block your blessings. Allow it to come in to your life. My gosh. And this is telling us that there are actually a lot of blessings that want to make its way to you, possibly before the end of the year. So open up your heart, open up your arms to these blessings that want to come in for you. All right, let's grab an additional focus message from the Moonology card deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. Please bring forward an additional focus message for Libra for this reading for the second half of December. It's time to release negativity. Exactly. That could be contributing to the blockages from allowing these blessings to come to you. This is the full moon in Scorpio energy. For some of my Libras, the person that you might be thinking about for this reading could be a Scorpio. That's a possibility for some of you guys. But yeah, you're blocking your blessings, and it's time to release negativity. All right, guys, so let's grab a couple more from the Messages of Love Oracle cards, and let's see how this reading unfolds for you, Libra. So angels and spirit guides, please. A couple more focused messages for Libra for the second half of December. Please bring it forward for us. Let's see what I'm guided to pull for you, Libra. Let's grab this one. Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. So if you feel that maybe things might just be moving a little bit too fast in regard to a connection for some of you guys, this is a reminder from the angels telling you, take things a little bit slower. Take time to really get to know this person. Okay? Let's grab this one. Look at that. Children coming through for some of you. Children are important to this partnership. Okay, so for those of you who are resonating with that message, either you already have children from previous relationships, or you have had children together, or have talked about starting a family someday, however way that is resonating for you. Okay, so we've got quite a few focus messages coming through here. So take from that however way it fits your life. All right, guys, let's start. Let's see what the Mystic Moon Oracles have to say this time around. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. In love and life for the second half of December. What messages need to be communicated for Libra at this time? Please bring it forward for Libra. All right, guys, let's see what we're dealing with here already. We've got regret coming through here. I do typically tap into divine masculine energy from this card. Divine masculine is just energy, so it can certainly be for male and or female. Take it for how it makes sense for you. The next card is spring. That could certainly indicate a season. Something significant might have happened between you and this person during the springtime. Either you guys got together, or that's when you met, or that's when you broke up. This could also be focused on next spring, which is quite a ways from now, of course, but something significant might shift here in regard to your life or a situation or romantic connection towards the springtime. Springtime is indicative of growth. But right now, I also possibly have a divine masculine here who is in a space of regret. We have ascending. That ascending card is a beautiful card because I tap into very similar energies as the sun card in tarot. Sun card in tarot is beautiful. Very positive energies. It represents your happiness, Libra. This is also giving you the opportunity to move forward in your life. If you happen to be resonating with this regret card and there are certain aspects of your life, certain decisions that you've made or actions that you've taken that have put you into this space of regret, this is also telling us that given time, possibly time-wise as much time as next spring, it might take you that long to get out of that space, but just know that eventually you will recover from whatever it is that brought you into this type of energy. In regard to love and romance, there's somebody that you're thinking about for this reading, Libra, and you are connecting in the fifth dimension. You guys are in the 5D right now, so this is telling us that you guys are not together. You're in separation. However, the observer card is next. This is clarifying for me that somebody is keeping tabs on you. They're watching you from a distance. It could be my divine masculine who is keeping an eye on the divine feminine, regretting something he has said or done. I'm saying he, him, but it could be for female as well. So take it for how it resonates, guys. Possibly watching you on social media, keeping tabs on you, but not wanting you to know. And they're really wondering what you're up to. What has life been like for you? For those of you as well who have just recently met someone and this is a fairly new connection, you know, it is telling you, go slow. Don't take things so fast. And maybe things went a little bit too fast for some of you guys, which is why that's coming through. And for some of you guys, that may have actually put you guys into separation. You know, things were moving just a little bit too quickly here. And so now you guys are connecting in the 5D, and whoever it is that you distanced yourself from, Libra, for some of you, they're still keeping tabs on you, more than likely on social media. We have a no answer coming through here as well. So what I'm feeling here is part of this regret energy might have something to do with that no answer. Maybe somebody wanted a second chance to start over or to come back. and the other person ended up saying, no, not at this time, or just plain old no. It's like, no, I don't want you back. I'm ready to move my life forward. I'm ready to grow in another direction. And I just got a separate message going back to this children card here. Some of you guys might have wanted, especially my divine feminines, were ready to have children, and that children are a very important part of that equation for you. And perhaps it is the divine masculine who is not interested in starting a family. That's a possibility here. That is certainly a possibility. Let's add some tarot to this and let's see what else we can uncover for this reading. This is the Gilded Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Libra. What else do we need to know for Libra for the second half of December? Please bring it forward for Libra at this time. What else do we need to know? Let's take a look. Whoa, what do we have here? We've got the 8 of Pentacles coming through here. So Pentacles is earth energy. That is Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. This Pentacles card was coming up in the reverse, so that's how I'm going to have to read that. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse is no passion. Something or someone that is uninspired. There's no motivation there. Perhaps that's what's contributing to that regret card. Connecting with somebody that just wasn't on the same page. One person totally into the connection and the other person just wasn't. And so it went a little bit too fast. Maybe for some of you guys resonating with that. And the other person just wasn't ready for things to just be moving that quickly. And part of moving too quickly is coming to find out for some of you guys that it wasn't as passionate a connection as you thought that it could have been. Got the 10 of Wands right after that. Wands is fire energy. So for some of you guys, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Somebody's carrying these burdens, these heavy burdens. Again, falling into the energy of the divine masculine, I feel. They may have contributed to adding these heavy burdens onto the divine feminine in some way, shape, or form, possibly. We've got the 10 of Pentacles right after that. So we've got 2 10s right next to each other. So something's about to cycle through. This is something that's going to come to completion. More Pentacles energy, more Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Financially for my Libras, I feel that money matters, income, your livelihood, that is actually going to be going really well for you. It's falling right below that ascending card. So the way I'm interpreting this is that in regard to your career, your job, or for those who are unemployed, finding a job, that could actually be improving for you the latter half of December. But something is going to definitely cycle through. We've got 2 10s right next to each other. We've got the 3 of Pentacles right after that, so more Earth energy. 3s could certainly indicate a third-party situation for some of you guys. And that's what drove a wedge in the connection. Divine masculine regretting his actions, keeping tabs on the divine feminine from a distance, and you guys are simply connecting in the 5D right now because you're at a distance from each other. You're not in the 3D, I'm feeling. Part of Three of Pentacles energy as well, though, is threes typically tie into communication of some sort. And this is where you guys are communicating in the 5D. Three of Pentacles is teamwork and collaboration. And I feel that you guys are on just two different pages right now. And you're not working as a team. I feel you guys are not together right now. My Divine Feminine coming through as the Empress here. And I feel my Divine Masculine is really looking at the Divine Feminine and finding her, has always found the Divine Feminine to be very attractive and beautiful, not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. The Empress is coming through with more Earth energy. So my Virgos, Capricorns, Tauruses, you are very highly represented in this reading. It's very interesting how the Empress does represent manifestation of growth that is coming. It's not happening yet, but it will. And so going back to that Spring card, that is when things might actually start progressing and growing in regard to this situation and or relationship. Because the Empress represents abundance and success. This taps into my Divine Feminine, especially feelings, emotions, your intuition, your sexuality, certainly. And this does represent a mother figure. So some of you, going back to this children card, okay, this could be you. That could be representing your energy and your desire to nurture your family, your children, for those of you who already have children. And look at this. We've got the Ace of Cups. So there is a potential to find happiness here, to be able to fill each other's cup of love here in regard to love and romance, Libra. But right now, this person, whoever it is that you're focused on for this reading, they're not ready, and or you're not ready, because it's falling right below that no answer. They're not ready to accept that Ace of Cups vibration coming through. Cups is water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So the potential to actually find happiness with this person, Libra, it's here. There are challenges, no doubt. You guys, I feel, have had your fair share to overcome. And if you guys can actually compromise and meet each other halfway, I feel you guys can actually manifest that Ace of Cups energy, that beautiful manifestation of growth in your relationship towards each other. You can have that if you guys both want it equally, you know? So let's add some romance angels to this. Let's take a look. And I feel here, if the Divine Masculine can just convince the Divine Feminine that he has matured, that he has grown, that he's not out to hurt the Divine Feminine, that he's in a better headspace, his heart is in the right place now, this relationship could actually move forward and get out of that fifth dimension and actually manifest in the 3D. That's a potential here, guys. Okay, so let's add to this with some romance angels here. Maybe it'll tell us a little bit more as to why you guys are more than likely at a distance from each other. Keep an open mind coming through here. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So that's telling us that One, this person is coming forward as a potential soulmate for you, Libra, and this person could also be very different from anybody else that you've ever been with by way of their features, their personality, their background, their ethnicity, possibly even their religion. There's just so many variances that are involved here, and they are just very different compared to anyone else that you may have ever been interested in before this person. But they're coming forward as your soulmate. And you guys can actually have a really good future together. We've got the Free Yourself card here, though. It's time to take back control of your life. So I feel here part of the reason why you guys are not in connection at this time is somebody chose to either distance themselves or walk away. You know, we've got this next card coming through, separation, followed by forgiving and learning. Exactly. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. There is something that needs to be healed here between the two of you, Libra. Even though you guys are in separation, and it is being indicated here. And that's why I've got somebody who is keeping tabs on the other person from a distance. This could be you as well, Libra, keeping tabs on somebody from a distance. You guys are still checking each other out on social media more than likely. And if you guys have mutual friends together, you know, maybe you might just casually ask about them, or they might just be casually asking how you're doing. Really curious as to what's up with you. What are you doing at this time? How's life? Are you possibly seeing somebody else? You know, all of those types of questions, because they're very curious and they have a lot of questions. So you can see by that question mark right there. But if you guys ended badly, or if there were painful words that were exchanged between the two of you, I feel given some time, okay, since again, we've got the growth that the spring can bring forward. We've got the ascending card, which is a beautiful energy, then as well, moving forward. And then we've got the Ace of Cups, which is awesome as well. And then we've got the Empress with the manifestation of growth that is possible here. The two of you need to find a common ground where forgiveness and healing can happen. We've got playfulness coming through as well, letting us know that when you guys spend time together, you have a fun time. You enjoy this person's company. You do enjoy this person's company, Libra. And I feel you miss them. I feel you're actually both missing each other. You're still thinking about each other because you guys are still connecting in the fifth dimension. You know, it takes two to connect in the 5D as well as the 3D. Yeah, this is where you guys are still connecting despite the separation. We have the engagement card coming forward as well. So perhaps you may have pictured yourself spending your life with this person, building a life, building a future, building a family. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. There we are again with that word, ascending. Two cards talking about ascending, moving forward, building a life together. Next card, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So this is clarification from the angels that if things are a little bit strained between you and this person, you guys are not together, you're in separation more than likely, very little to no communication going on right now. It takes time. This is going to take time to play itself out and get you guys out of the 5D, bring you back into the 3D. It, again, might take as long as next spring, which is a long time. But if you're willing to have the patience to just see this through, Libra, I feel it may still result in you finding the utmost happiness with this person. You've got the Ace of Cups and engagement, which is a long-term future with this individual by way of marriage. They still want to offer you their cup of love, and I feel you might still be there as well. I'm going to interpret this that this connection is not over, even though you might feel that it is, Libra, because if they didn't care about you, I don't think, especially my divine masculines, which is what I'm interpreting from this card, I don't feel that that card would show up, because if they didn't care, they would have absolutely no need to regret anything that went down between the two of you. They could just move on, but they're not. They regret either something they said or did, or didn't do, or didn't say. Okay, so let's add to this, guys. Let's add to this. Let's grab some Lover's Oracle here, and let's see what else needs to come through for you, Libra. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. What else do we need to know at this time in regard to this connection especially? Let me grab this bottom card. Okay. It says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. This is very much in tune with a twin flame type bond that you share with this person, Libra, because you guys are mirroring each other. The other card that came through, balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Exactly. And I feel that what's needed here, Libra, between the two of you is compromise. To be able to see things from the other person's perspective. Try to understand each other a little bit better. Try to communicate a little bit more productively with each other as well. Okay, so I wanted to tap into divine masculine energy first. This is the deck by Flames of Alchemy, focusing on divine masculine. So let's take a look at that and see where the divine masculine is at in regard to this reading here for the second half of December. And then we'll pull some cards, of course, focusing on the divine feminine. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. What is going on with my divine masculine? Gratitude. Bottom of the deck, defeated. So my divine masculine, I feel part of this gratitude has to be in connection with you, Libra, especially if you're divine feminine tuning in. This person is very grateful still to have connected with you, even though you guys are having issues or in separation or at a distance from each other. And part of the reason why this regret card is coming through here is because they are feeling completely defeated over the fact that you guys went into separation. So I feel this person might be trying to formulate some sort of plan to reach out to you, but it's going to take some time. Possibly reach out to apologize, to open up those lines of communication between the two of you. Yeah, that's what I'm tapping into from that. And healing needs to begin here, and I feel it's going to take time to get there. Because right now, if my divine masculine is feeling a little bit defeated, he doesn't have enough energy to ascend this situation forward, and that's going to take some healing time. Okay, so let's grab some messages now from the Divine Feminine deck, again by Flames of Alchemy. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. Please bring forward some messages on behalf of the Divine Feminine here. Whoever resonates with Divine Feminine energy. Let's take a look. Already. Let's see. Solitude. Oh, wow. Okay, so my Divine Feminine just needs some alone time right now. Just some alone time. And look at the bottom card. She might want to be alone, but she's still thinking very heavily about the Divine Masculine. Okay. So you guys really are still very much in each other's heart space. And that's why this is coming through, that fifth dimension. That's where you guys are still connecting energetically. So even though my Divine Masculine is feeling defeated, possibly feeling like this is irreparable, that it can't be fixed, and he's just feeling really down and dealing with all of these regrets. You know, my Divine Feminine is really still holding on to the energies of the Divine Masculine. The Divine Masculine is still in the Divine Feminine's heart space, very much so. Even though my Divine Feminine is coming through wanting some time alone, just going into solitude mode, very similar to Hermit energy in the traditional tarot deck. I feel my Divine Feminine, though, is still coming forward with the need to connect, the need to connect, the need to reconnect, the need to reconcile with the Divine Masculine. I really don't feel that you guys have let each other go energetically. You're still holding on to the hope that you guys can work through this. That's what I'm grabbing from that. Wow. All right, so let's add some dialogue to this. I'm going to go back to my Unspoken Messages deck by Fire Witch Tarot. So whoever it is that needs to speak up here, Libra, it could be you. It could be the Divine Masculine. It could be the Divine Feminine. Take these messages for however they make sense for you and your situation. But focus on your person, whoever it is that you have in mind for this reading. And let's take a look and see what it is that's unspoken, that needs to come through and be communicated here. If they could, what would they say to you, Libra? Angels and spirit guides, please. That's a whole bunch, but I am going to take them. Let's look at this first one. I often fall asleep crying, I miss you with all my heart. See? They miss you, Libra. I'm telling you. Let's grab these guys. What does this say? Ooh, making love to you was like a magic carpet ride. So for those of you guys who were intimate, they're still remembering. Okay, they're still holding that thought and still remembering when you guys were together intimately. Oh wow, look at this next message. I'm with a karmic partner out of convenience because they can't be with you. Not that that is a good reason whatsoever, because we do have this Three of Pentacles, which can indicate a third-party situation. And if this person has tried to move on, they have moved on to a karmic partnership. And they're coming through still missing you. Now, remember when I was talking about the Observer card here and that they're keeping tabs on you? More than likely on social media, you guys might actually both be doing this. Look at this next card. This says, I block, then unblock you from social media. They can't decide what the hell they want to do, but, you know, part of that unblocking is because they can't stand to not see you, or they just want to know what's going on with you. And I feel it's really because they still miss you. Bottom of the deck, look at this. The thought of you with someone else triggers me. They don't want you to move on to somebody else. And this might be what you're thinking as well, Libra. So we've got karmic partnerships that are possible. We've got third-party situations that are a potential here. Part of checking you out on social media too, Libra, is that they may have seen you with somebody else, and that is totally triggering them. That could be a part of this regret energy. My divine masculine checking out the divine feminine, moving on, and it still hurts. My divine masculine might certainly be regretting not doing something to improve the quality of the relationship, and that brought you guys into separation. You know, it's almost like, I wish I could have done this, but it might be too late. That type of mentality. And so that is contributing to this defeated energy here. And even though for my divine feminine, some of you guys may have moved on to other connections, I feel that there is a particular divine masculine that if you could reunite with that person, if you guys are in separation, you would want to be with that individual. And some of you guys just want to be alone, but you're still thinking about them. You're still thinking about the divine masculine here. Wow. All right, I want to grab some additional messages from the Fire Witch Tarot Infinity Oracle deck. Let's add to this. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra for the second half of December. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know here for Libra in love, in life? What else do we need to know for you? What else do we need to know for Libra? Oh my God, the dance of love. Get out of here. You guys might actually enjoy dancing, going out to dance. And of course, this could be metaphorically speaking, that dance of love. Your energies are still so intertwined with each other in the fifth dimension. You know, it doesn't matter that you guys are not together right now. Your energies are still dancing around each other. That's what I'm picking up from that. Let's grab another one. What else, please, for Libra for the second half of December? Kept letters, guys. In this day and age, those kept letters could be emails, text messages, notes, actual letters, of course, voice messages, cards, anything written down that this person has given you, or you guys communicated and you still have those conversations somewhere where you can refer back to them and read through them. Again, social media or your phone or your computer, however way that is resonating with you. Either they've kept things that you've sent them communication-wise, Libra, or you're doing this, or you're both holding on to this stuff. Reminiscing about good conversations that you guys have had. Or some form of communication that really touches your heart and you're not ready to let it go. This could also tie into conversations that were very painful. For whatever reason, somebody's holding on to that. Or you both might be. Let's add to this with some signs from Spirit Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. Angels and spirit guides for Libra, please. What else do we need to know for the second half of December for Libra? What else do we need to know for you, Libra? Second half of December. Oh my Lord, guys. Holy crap. Look at this. 1111. First of all, this is my twin flame card. Spiritual awakening. You are on the right path. It's telling you you're on the right path in your life. It may not seem like you are, but you have to trust the process and the journey of where you're going, because ultimately I feel part of that growth and the ascending energy, as well as that Ace of Cups and the other surrounding cards here. This is a wish that has the capability of coming true here between the two of you. This person could be your twin flame for those who are resonating with a twin flame connection. You know, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you see them as a soulmate or a twin flame, but this is confirmation of some sort of twin flame bond between you and this person that's coming through for some of you guys. And going back to my Three of Pentacles, which for me, again, occasionally taps into third-party situations, and then we've got karmic partnerships that are represented here. This is the bottom of the deck. Snake. Forbidden. So there is that forbidden fruit type vibration that some of you guys had to deal with in regard to this connection. And I feel it could have been the divine masculine who may have entered into a third party situation. That's for some of you guys. But at the end of the day, what I'm feeling here is they miss you. They still think about you. Somebody's wishing. Somebody's wishing for you to come back, I feel, Libra, or reconnect with you. And to be able to connect with you in the 3D and get out of that fifth dimension. I feel that doesn't give them the satisfaction and contentment that they're looking for in regard to the connection with you. They want to be able to be with you, hug you, kiss you, make love to you, whatever the case. It's not enough for them to just connect with you in that fifth dimension. Energetically, you guys are really still intertwined into each other's lives, whether you realize that or not. So the love here, it's still here, guys. It's still here. There are feelings, emotions, and love that is here for some of you guys. And that's why it's so difficult to just let go and move on, because I feel some of you guys are spiritually connected. And at the end of the day, I feel some of you guys feel that you belong with this person. And right now, you guys are at a separation, at a distance from each other. And if you are in a negative headspace, try to clear that out. And for those who are familiar with my channel, you'll know I talk about the law of attraction and what it is that you put out there energetically and vibrationally, you will attract it back to you. That's what you're going to manifest. So if you are in a negative space, then you're going to be attracting more negative stuff back to you. Get rid of that negativity and change your vibe. Turn it into a more positive type vibration of what you are putting out there. And that's what you're going to manifest back to you. So going back to the very first card that came through, you're blocking your goddamn blessings. Don't block it. Allow it to come to you and bless you the way it wants to. In love and romance, certainly, in regard to whoever it is that you're focused on for this reading, but in regard to your life as well. Let those blessings in, Libra. Let them in. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this reading. I hope whatever part of this reading resonated with you. I know there's a lot going on here. I hope that it did offer you some clarity. All right, guys, so if you're interested in your own personal private reading, please access all of that information down below in the description box, and I will be back soon with more readings. Take care, guys. See you next time.